Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar, and here's a brand new Halacha for you, and it's for Thursday, the 24th day of September. Here we go. You know Yom Kippur is rapidly approaching, and you must finalize getting forgiveness from people that you've done any wrong to. You're never fully forgiven until they forgive you, as we taught you yesterday. Now on to the next Halacha. Let's say someone comes to ask you for forgiveness, and you're on the receiving end of being asked for forgiveness. If you get stubborn and you say, "No, I'm not forgiving you," then you are considered an achzar. That means you are considered a cruel person. It is pretty much expected of you in most circumstances that you forgive the person who's asking for forgiveness, even though you're really mad, or even though you feel like, why should I? This is the third time you've done this to me, or whatever. Most situations you're supposed to just try to forgive the person. And I got to tell you the next step in this. You might even anticipate what I'm about to say. If you decide to be all tough about it and say, "No, let's see you grovel in front of me, beg me 10 more times and then I'll think about it," you could, God forbid, invoke a similar reaction from God to you when you ask for forgiveness. And I don't think you want that to be happening to you. We want God to quickly consider forgiving us for what we've done wrong, and we need to show Him that we're doing the same thing here on earth for others who ask us. So when you're quick and firm and fair about forgiving people, you kind of hope and expect that God will do the same for you. Okay, now that's as far as that's concerned. There are a small number of occasions when it is considered okay for you to be stubborn, and that is when you're, let's say, like the teacher of this person, and you know that you need to show them that it's very difficult for them to get forgiveness because they seem to have a flippant attitude about it, and they're just like, "Yeah, forgive me." They're not really trying very hard. And you might want to show them that, do you really mean it? And you're trying to help them. Then in certain situations like that, you might actually be allowed to make it a little bit difficult when you know, not because you're making them grovel, but you want to try to help them see that they should really never ever do that again. If you are being in that regard, you might want to check with a rabbi, someone to consult with, who they'll help you feel it out in your heart whether you are doing it to make them grovel or you really mean for their best. And even if you do say that you stubbornly want to see them mean it more, and they're never, properly asking for forgiveness, you should still forgive them in your heart, so that God will hopefully forgive you in His quote-unquote heart. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can act stubborn on the outside, but decide inside that you're forgiving so that God will forgive you. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.